Today we are going to do something different. We may have a new segment called songs with significance. And today we are going to look at some jam. A jam by Hussein Machozi. I don't know when it was produced, but it's called Kafia Ghetto. And the gist of the song is that he brought over a girl to his house, and then he went out, and then uh, he came home and found the girl dead. And today we are going to look at how the legal aspects of this. And shout out to my friend Kalasinga. You can follow him on Twitter. Kalasinga is a lawyer, and I asked him about the legal implications of, let's say, you invite a girl over to your place, and then unfortunately, or God forbid, they die. In the eyes of the law, what happens, and what do you do when not limited to maybe your girl or something. What happens when someone maybe passes on in your house? So what he told me that when this happens, if you are charged, let's start with if you are charged, the government charges you. First of all, they'll do an inquest where they'll check into the circumstances of their death. They'll do a post-mortem so that they can determine the cause of death. And if they see if the death was suspicious or something like that, if you are charged, if you are taken to court, and you enter a not guilty plea, one of the things that they do, they'll do a court process where first of all, if let's say it's a girl, it's your girlfriend or something, they'll call witnesses. Witnesses who are with, maybe they'll do an interview. They'll interview them before she died. The witnesses. Then you can also call your witnesses to ascertain to your relationship with this person who had passed on, and then maybe you'll produce evidence, maybe texts, messages to ascertain your relationship, your communications, to show that you had a relationship. Then they'll also determine the cause of death through a post-mortem. This post-mortem will determine what maybe killed them. So maybe you had, if you had sex with that person, if they'll determine if it was consensual, and if there was no complaint that it was non-consensual, the court will take that into consideration. And so I asked him, because some people prefer rough sex, they choke each other and stuff like that. So if you have bruises, if the victim, not the victim, basically the person who passed on, if they had bruises, will this affect your case? So he said that they'll do a post-mortem, and if they find that the cause of death was something different, and the bruising just occurred during your consensual play, this will not be taken into consideration. So what he said is that you should have, if whatever you're doing, you should have a backup, not a backup per se. You should do things in a legal way, whereby maybe you have a text trail, texting, you calling her maybe to come over, you have your texts, messages, you have your calls. This is not preparation, because that may be something predetermined, but something just to have, like, to be on the safe side, that you have your messages, you have your texts, you have your, especially today, nowadays, it's very easy to have an alibi, because you'll text them to come over, you'll call them, they'll take a cab, they'll things like that. And maybe if you have a long-standing relationship, witnesses will come to showcase that, to show the court that you are in her life before. So that's all for today for songs with significance. You can listen to the jam. It's Hussein Machozi, Kafia Ghetto. And thank you, Kalasinga, for a quick one. And you can send us jams that you want us to talk about, and to if we have any other experts on this issue, you can hit us up on our email. Peace.